Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, back with another Manny chat. Today we are doing something different because I got this Sally Hansen Salon Effects nail strips from Influenster. So Influenster is this, I don't know, thing you can sign up for, and you fill out surveys and reviews and all that good stuff, and every now and then you get picked for being sent free stuff to try on and review. And so since I got these nail strips, I wanted to try them out. I have a month to do so, and I thought might as well do it now. So this is called Frozen Oasis, and the instructions on the box says that it's easy on, peel off, nail polish remover not required. So we're going to try it out and see how it compares to Color Street, which is what I'm used to using. I've also used Lillian Fox, is another company that I've used nail strips from before. But I really love Color Street. Not sponsored, not, you know, I'm not a stylist or anything like that. I just really love the quality of Color Street, but it does come with a premium price. And so what I like is I like to support my fellow friends that are Color Street stylists, and you know, I purchase from them mostly right now from my sister-in-law, but there are some other stylists that I support. And so anyways, enough on that. If you're new to this channel, hi, Wendy from Cali. I just do my nails and chit chat about life, and if you like that, keep watching. If you're returning, thanks for returning, and hope you have already subscribed. If not, please subscribe. If you like the content, like, share, all that good stuff. So first it says to start with clean, dry nails. I just took a shower. I had a very long day today of cooking, making homemade cuticle oil. I made homemade cuticle oil, and I made homemade beard oil for Panda Bear, my significant other. So had to make sure I showered and got all the oils off my hands, because you always want to start with clean, dry nails to put on any nail strips, inclusive of, you know, Color Street, which is what I'm used to using. But it says to push back cuticles with a cuticle stick. So that is what I have to do. So I'm doing that on camera with y'all, since I wanted to show the whole process of what this nail set has said to do. So I'm just going to push back the cuticles really quick. I already see that I do need to trim off some of my hangnails and cuticles and all that good stuff, but all in due time. I will do that off camera after I put on the set, and I don't know if these have to sit for a bit to cure or whatever, but we shall see. I'll see how long they last, and I will definitely report back in my next video when I do my nails next. So I want to truly test them out, and always great to start at the start of the week, Sunday night, and start of the work week, my workouts. See how long these last, because I don't know. Maybe Sally Hansen would be awesome, and I'd be like, yeah, totally recommend it. We'll see. Alright, so we pushed back the cuticles, prep pad to clean nails before application. So let's do that. What prep pad are they talking about? Oh, so it came with a cuticle stick. Ha! Okay, well, silly me, I should have opened the package first and looked at. Of course they would come with stuff. Okay, so it looks like it comes with a cuticle stick with its own file. Okay, so then let's be purists and pretend I didn't use that, and pretend I'm not going to use a glass file, which I'm used to using, and we'll use what came in the box. What's in the box? Anyways, here we go. So let me just take those out. And it looks like there are 2 sets of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Hey, 2 sets of 16, not bad. lots of different sizes to choose from. So that's nice. We'll see which ones actually fit my fingers though. So let's push back the cuticles with the cuticle stick that they included in the box. And then we'll get started with cleaning off any excess oils with the prep pad that they included. So far, what's different, Sally Hansen has included its own cuticle stick, which Color Street does not. Lillian Fox does include the cuticle stick and a file, but they don't include a prep pad. And Color Street includes a prep pad and their own Color Street branded file. So there's the differences there. But let's go ahead and clean off any excess oil. Ooh, I do like how this works. It's actually... sorry, I had to smell it to see if it was just an alcohol wipe. It sure is. Whew, strong alcohol smell, in fact. Which is surprising. I didn't smell it from far away, but when I put it up to my nose, really strong alcohol smell. So, tip to those, don't do that. Feeling a little woozy, in fact, from sniffing the alcohol wipe. So yeah, my bad. So what has happened this past week while we're cleaning our nails? Just really busy with work. Work was super busy, like insanely busy, to the point where when my sister-in-law Carla said she wasn't going to go to Zumba on Friday, I skipped out on Zumba too, because I was just so dang tired after the work week. So that's how crazy busy it was. Alright, so select best fitting strip for each nail, remove nail strip from backing paper, and then place strip against cuticle line and press firmly, smoothing over entire nail and side to side. Fold excess material and gently file away from nail edge using a nail file in a downward motion, and then repeats steps 2 to 3 for each nail, applying to thumbs last. And then removal is just gently lift sticker off from the cuticle line. And then pro tip, avoid exposure to water for at least 1 hour. So we do need to wait 1 hour before doing anything else. So, okay, that's simple enough. Glad I showered before doing this. And what does it say? It says, prep nails according to instructions, find size to match each nail, place strips starting at the cuticle and smooth out, file off excess, remove, gently lift from cuticle. I mean, they look really pretty. I really like that. It looks like this is the set that we've got. So we'll be using this. And I just need to review it on Influenster. So here we go. I think what I need to make sure to do is to pick a size that's going to fit my fingers properly so that they're not on the edges, because I have a feeling these are going to be much thicker than Color Street as far as consistency. The plastic backing is already like really, ooh, it feels very like gel-like, which I've only done gel nails like once in my life because it's such a hard thing to like take off. So not the biggest fan of gel nails. Looking at the sizes though, this one looks way too big, right? It feels like it looks way too big. And I really want this one though. I want that one, but that one looks too small. So we will stick with what we were gonna do and just go with what's going to fit. And so I did bring tweezers out, but I feel like because I'm trying to do it with just what's in the package, I'm gonna go ahead and use the cuticle stick in my nail. Oh, and they said do thumbs last. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I almost just did it incorrectly right out the gate. Like a dummy. My bad. Wow. Surprisingly, it looks like it might be the thinnest one is the one for my pinky? Really? No. I think maybe this one. Alright, we'll start with this one. That's surprising for me because usually When it comes to pinky size, I'm not the smallest one for Color Street, and definitely not the smallest one for Lillian Fox. And so, alright, so as you saw, I turned it around because I wanted to use the thinner. It looked like it was a little bit tiny. Oop, that didn't fit right. A little bit thinner on the one edge than on the other. So, okay, here we go. That looks not bad. Okay, so it says to file off the excess and file downward. And so we will do that, but let me just use the cuticle stick to help just push things down. It's really thick. That's all I can say right now, is that it feels super thick. So I don't even know if the file is gonna really file it off, but let's find out. Ooh, is it even gonna stick to my nail? Ugh. Alright. Yeah, so far I'm not really a fan. It's really thick, but let's see if it actually stays on my nails after I file off the excess. Oh, I don't know about this consistency of this nail sticker, because I mean, it looks pretty on though, doesn't it? I don't know if the camera will focus. It does look pretty on. Oh, and for those that have been watching and you notice that my background has changed, Panda Bear's still around, yes, but I wanted something different, something brighter, and Pachaco is my all-time favorite Sanrio character, and I had to purchase this because it was just too cute to pass up, and it was like $5 on Temu. I don't even know how people pronounce it. All I know is when we were watching the Super Bowl this year, it was like, that's how they pronounce the company's name. But anyways, I saw it, I really wanted it, and so now it has finally arrived, and I have a new background, so yay! Alright, that's as good as that's gonna get. I hope it stays, but like I said, I will report back for sure. Okay, so let's see what size is gonna fit the ring. I really want that French looking one right there, so we're gonna make it work. We're gonna, unless that one hits the middle. If this one fits the middle, then actually we'll let that one be the middle. Okay, so then we'll use this one right here. And then, where's my cuticle stick? Okay. So at least size-wise, they're doing a really good job of sizes that seem to fit those with a little bit wider nails. There we go. But it definitely doesn't have any stretch to it, so there's no way to like just stretch it out to fit. You have to kind of find the right size for your finger. So that is something that's very similar, I think, to Lillian Fox. Although some folks have had success in stretching those strips out. Color Street, I definitely can like tug on it just slightly and have it stretch out to fit my fingers. So yeah, but from what I heard about the history of Color Street from Stacy Adams, which I love. If you guys don't know, like, she was one of my inspirations to start my channel in the first place. And her YouTube channel and Facebook group are below if you don't know who she is already. But I'm sure the majority of you that watch me are already like part of her Facebook group and fans of hers. But yeah, from the history of Color Street, Thaw Park used to have, way back in the days, strips that were sold by Sally Hansen, is what I was informed of, as well as Avon. And dude, I'm really not digging this edge right here because it feels like it's not going to stay. So you know what? I'm going to swap it out since supposedly it really is that easy to peel off. I'm going to use the smallest one. So if you have teeny tiny nails, I can tell you this much, that this Sally Hansen is probably not going to be the right product for you. I can tell you that much just by me trying to put this on my own nails. So it looks like the smallest of the small would be the one that fits my pinky. And yeah, it's super thick. I don't know what else to tell y'all besides it's super thick. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It almost like looks like rubber or silicone. It's like super thick. So not really the biggest fan of this. This probably won't even last more than a day, unfortunately. Which I guess, you know, if you're buying a nail set, I don't even know the pricing of this because this was gifted to me by Influenster to try and review. So I can't even tell you what the pricing is on that. But if you're looking for like an easy manicure for a day or something, I guess this would be an option. But yeah, I'm already seeing it like lift. This is not what I thought would be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to judge it until I've actually worn it out and tried it for a bit of time. So I do like that slant though with the clear, and so that's kind of cool. But yeah. So what else besides work has this week been full of? So yesterday we took A Squared, Amaryllis, and Amelie to the library again. We returned our books early. The books that we previously had borrowed from the library were due August 3rd, but the girls really wanted to go to the library again, and so Auntie is not going to say no to that. I love going to the library. I could stay there for hours and not get bored. But yeah, so Uncle and Auntie took the girls to the library. We returned the books that we borrowed and we got new ones. And so one of the things we wanted to do with Amaryllis is to get her to read more chapter books, because she's at the level now. She's improved so much that chapter books are like definitely at her level. And she really loved the 4th book in the Wayside School series by Lois Sackar. And so I was trying to find other books for her to enjoy. And so first part of being at the library was Auntie kind of just going through and trying to find the appropriate books for her to take home. And what did we get? So we did get the first Harry Potter book, although I feel like Harry Potter might be still too advanced for her age. But her grandma, my mother-in-law, loves Harry Potter, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's almost like a rite of passage for all the kiddos to eventually like get into Harry Potter or not. I mean, give them the choice of checking it out and finding out for themselves if they love it or not. And so we did get the first Harry Potter book. What we also got was Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary. And we also got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Roald Dahl. If I'm mispronouncing all the authors' names, my bad. I'm very bad with names. We also had gotten 2 poem books. One by Jack Perlexky and one by Shel Silverstein. And what else did we get? I think those might have been the big chapter book ones for her. I can't remember now. I know we got a total of 10 books. We borrowed 10 books. I like to keep rounded numbers like that because it makes it easier to remember, like when we're trying to gather all the books and to take back to the library, that it was 10 books. But we also got some for Amalika. She's not quite at the level of reading yet, but she's getting there. She's trying to learn. And one of the books that I got for her was a picture book called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. That was like one of my all-time favorite picture books as a child growing up. I don't know why. I just loved it. And I remember that the library had a version that had like a tape. Although cassette tapes are not of this time anymore, so the current book that we got for the girls to read didn't have a cassette tape, obviously, but Auntie read it at the library for them just so that they could kind of hear kind of the cadence of how it's read. You know, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. Just iconic. Just my childhood. Totally my childhood. Like, pretty much all the books that I picked out for them were like books from my childhood. The majority of them. I shouldn't say all. But one of the books was also The Magic School Bus. Something about exploring the senses. And then what other books? There was 10 Little Caterpillars, I think, was another book that we got for her. But yeah, the girls enjoyed using computer time at the library, playing in the play area. When I was growing up, there was no play area in my local library. Not that I could recall. Maybe there was. Maybe there was like a little reading nook area that people would use as a play area. But yeah, I don't recall a play area. Wonder why they separate those like that. Anyways. And they also read at the library for about 15 minutes or so. We wanted Lilith to kind of read through some of her books just to confirm that she wants to read them. And so Uncle has now upped the ante as far as earning a trip to Legoland. So he said that if Lilith reads through the whole Harry Potter book, the first one, and gives a little book report to Uncle, that she would get to go to Legoland. And yes, her sister and her best friend Allison would also get to go to Legoland, and her brother, but they won't if they don't learn to read this summer, then Allison and Amalika will not get any spending money at Legoland, and it would only be Lilith who would get all $300 for spending at Legoland. So her eyes lit up, because originally she was like, she read like the first page of the Harry Potter book and she was like, oh, the font is too small, and she had all these complaints, like she really didn't want to read the book. But then of course Uncle is sweetening the deal, trying to entice her to really challenge herself to actually read that book. And so we shall see if she actually does it. We have the books for 3 weeks, but if no one checks them out, then you can like recheck them out for longer, is what the library told us. So we'll see, because there are a lot of chapter books. Ooh, inclusive of E.B. White, Charlotte's Web, which originally when she saw the spider, Lilith is not a fan of spiders, nor is Auntie, but when she saw the spider on the cover, she was like, oh, I don't know if I want to read this. But then when she started reading like the first couple of pages, then she was like, oh yeah, I want to read this. So if you all have 8-year-olds, those that are watching, whether they are your own 8-year-old kids or nieces, nephews, or whatever, what books are they reading? Do you have any recommendations for what is a good read for a child of 8 going to 3rd grade? Oh my gosh, these things are so annoying. They're not staying. They're not staying, but they're pretty. But they're not staying. They're lifting up already, and I don't know why that is the case. Like, what did I do wrong? I prepped my nails like I should, and they're not wanting to stay. Anyways, we shall see how long this lasts. If not, I will definitely just put on a Color Street set off camera. But yeah, we shall see. That's already bugging me that it won't stay on. And I wonder if some heat. So I might try, what I might do is, so Stacy sews up and creates these flax seed bags where we can kind of apply heat to our nail strips to kind of help them like stick better. And so I think I might try that. Although I feel like that's cheating, because Sally Hansen's set doesn't come with that flaxseed bag. That would have to be something that you have already, and I feel like I can't recommend this product at all. This is really sad. I hate when Influenster sends me stuff and it's not like up to snuff for the quality that I would expect. Because I'm already like really annoyed. See, look at that. Look at that. It's like lifting. That's just really annoying. I probably will keep it on for just long enough to take a nail fee just for the review. But yeah, that's annoying. Okay. Let's try to figure out the right sizes here. Let's see, it's like this. So it looks like it's gonna be that one. One thing I did finally purchase, which I was waiting for Black Friday because that's when this company has their annual sale, but I couldn't wait because they came out with this electric summer collection on Friday. And for those that don't do nail polish and don't know about this company, ILNP, I Love Nail Polish is what it stands for. ILNP. They have nail polish. They have their own website. They also have an Etsy and I think Amazon. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like the first time I ever heard about this company was through Tati Westbrook. If you don't watch Tati's channel, she does a lot of like beauty reviews and stuff like that. I feel like first time I heard of the company was through her purchasing from Amazon. But in the nail groups that I currently am part of in Facebook, folks have talked about ILNP also, and so I've wanted to try it. That was on my list. So the 3 companies that were on my nail polish list to try were Hello Taco. That's the first one that I made a purchase from. And then Mooncat was the second. And then ILNP is the third. So those were like the 3 that like stood out to me the most when I was thinking about purchasing new nail polish. And so originally I was going to wait until Black Friday, like I said, for ILNP, but they came out with this electric summer collection that was just, they had this green that was just too good for me to pass up. I've been looking for a good, like, sage green, like mint green color for a while now, because for some reason that color I just really love, like on my nails. It could be that I'm a Taurus and Taurus's green, although emerald green is usually the color that we gravitate towards, but something about the sage, like mint green color, that really I love on my nails. And so you'll see, like in the last video, if you haven't watched my last video, I used a set called Mint Sprint from Color Street, and oh, my niece Lilith was like, can you bring that next week? So she really liked it too. But I don't have enough for, because I used so much of it in my last video that I don't have enough for doing her nails, I don't think, with that. So I did show her that for Color Street, not Color Street, for ILNP, I made a purchase, and I told her, hey, if this arrives in time for next week, I would totally do your nails with this color. And her eyes got so big, she was excited. She also thought it looked amazing. And so the color is called Power Surge. So if you're looking to shop ILNP for Power Surge, I recommend doing it now. If you're watching this video when I post it on Sunday, July 28th, 2024, go make that purchase now because it's got $1 off discount right now, because when ILNP releases a new collection, they usually give some kind of like discount on the new collection for ordering it, and then later on it's just regular price. So regular price $12.50, on sale $11.50 for Power Surge. It's a magnetic polish and it just looks stunning. Like I was looking for reviews of the collection. I usually watch Kelly Marissa for her reviews before I like decide if I want to purchase anything, but she didn't post a video like that morning when the collection released, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta find out like who else has put like a video of this collection, and should I buy this polish because it's really calling to me. And I found a new channel to follow, Nicole Loves Nails. And so now I've got a new channel that I'm watching for nail polish reviews and all that stuff, and I really love like Nicole's personality and the way she does reviews. So really happy to have found her channel, and she definitely, like, her video helped me like definitely like decide, okay, I want Power Surge for sure, because Power Surge, like I said, stunning color. So excited. Can't wait to receive the nail polish. If my tracking, my shipping tracking is accurate, it says I'm receiving it tomorrow, and I freaking made this purchase on Friday. So if that's true, I mean, the company is based in Las Vegas, so that's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Los Angeles, LA County, where I live. And so it's surprising but not surprising that it's gonna arrive that quickly. And if it does, you know what? If my package arrives, I'm gonna do another video and take this silly nail polish strips. I can't even call this nail polish strips. It's called nail strips. They're literally like rubbery, silicone stickers. And definitely not my vibe here, because it's not sticking very well, as you guys can see. It's like totally lifting up like a lot. And so, not a fan, unfortunately. Sorry, Sally Hansen. This is definitely not something I would recommend people purchase. In fact, I'll probably take it off pretty quickly. But that means I could put on the transition mani, and then if I have my ILNP nail polish tomorrow, I'll do another video and post that too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this weird, different video reviewing the Sally Hansen Salon Effects nail strips. What did we call this one again? It was like froze something. I've lost it. Oh well, I threw the box away. Let me just pick the box back up out of the trash. It's called Holy cow, where's the name? Oh my gosh. I know I mentioned the name. Just rewind the video. I know I mentioned it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these. These are gonna go in the trash, unfortunately. They're not worth saving or anything. And I'll have to write a review based off of that. But if you watched the whole video, yay, you made it. Woohoo! And let's have you put a dog emoji for honor of Pachaco, my new background. And yeah, until the next video, I'll see you all. Peace.